Hey everybody, so this is the next video in this making a treasure chest series. So we got to a point where we got a fake little lock thing on it, we got a handle, we got a lid that's separate from the base, and what I want to do now is add some details to this so that when we do add like animating it, opening and closing, there's something interesting to look at when we're inside the chest. This is the idea that I had. So let's get out of there and go back into our model, and I think that's where the focus on the bottom of the chest is going to be, is I need to put something in the chest, so when you open it there's something in there. So tab into the edit mode on the bottom of the chest, and I probably just want to hide the top part, so you select the top of the chest as an object and you press H and it hides it. To bring it back you just press Alt H and it brings it back. So I'm just going to hide it, go into edit mode. And currently I actually don't have a face on the top, and that was intentional at some point, but now I'm thinking, it'd be really nice to have that top geometry now. So I'm just gonna rebuild that real quickly. Going to do this. So I'm just gonna select these edges, these points, and then press F, and that's good. And I'm just gonna select these four and press F, these four and press F, these four, press, let's get all of these and then press F, okay. And then I'm gonna cut between these verts here, so from here to here, here to here, here to here. Do that, I use the knife tool, K, drag it over, click, spacebar, K, click, drag it over, spacebar, K, click, drag it over, spacebar. And that's the knife tool. So now I've rebuilt this geometry, which is not too bad. Then what I'm going to do is drag these points a little, ooh, should grab that middle one. Drag these. That's not going to work. Because see, if I just drag them, I end up with a bunch of angles. I don't really want that. So let's just select these. And if I scale them, it's going to push all these angles, and I really don't want a lot of crazy angles in here. So I'm thinking I just need to subdivide this further. So I'm just going to grab my top faces, so I'll go side view and I'll grab vertex mode, and I will just get the top all selected. I'm gonna go WS, WS, and then I've gotten this more verts in here and subdivided better. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, I probably want to turn off the transparent selection so I don't get things underneath. I'm going to grab all of these inside faces I just made. That was a lot of work because I haven't set up a mirror modifier yet. I'm going to bring it down. I don't want to bring it down through the thing, but I don't want to bring it, put it exactly at the bottom either. I just want to put it somewhere like, let's just go on the side view so I know what I'm doing, and then GZ, it's in the middle. There we go. There we go. So now I got a chest that's hollow. Now there is a lot of geometry now that I've just added, and it doesn't follow the rest of the shape, which I don't think is good form, but that's what it is. Let's add that mirror modifier I was bummed to not have. So I select half the geometry, delete it, add modifier, mirror modifier, and now I have an empty chest. So if I tab out of there and Alt H, now I have is my shape backwards? It is. So I'm gonna there we go. So now it's facing the right way. So I have my treasure chest, and if I select the top and look in, oh, I can peek in now. There's a hole in there, but it's empty. Dang it, it's empty. Okay, what are we gonna put in there? I'm thinking gold. So let's make some gold to go in here. Probably gonna be a separate object, so I'm just gonna hide the top here, and I'm gonna create a new cube. I'm just gonna scale this thing down because I don't want my pile of gold to be bigger than the chest, so that's, you know, that would be bad. So I'm gonna bring it into the chest, probably top down mode. Easier way to do this. Get in top down mode, you just press, or top mode, you just press 7 on your numpad. There we go. Okay. Centered at top, and then, well, it's not really centered, but there we go. Now it's centered. And then I'm going to bring it in. And you're probably saying, Ash, that is not looking like a pot of gold. And I know it's not a pot of gold yet. It will be. But it's not right now. Okay. Bring it a little lower. There we go. And you could actually bring it down until it intersects. There we go. And now I'm going to get an object mode, and I'm going to hide the outside of the chest. So now I'm on the inside of the chest. I'm operating on this. This is going to be my pile of gold. Right now that does not look like a pile of anything. It looks more like a book or something. So to make it into a pile, I'm just going to WS or tab WS WS, and I'm going to just make this look like it's curved kind of. So I'm just gonna select these things and just kind of add some lumps in here. Go. You know, maybe a little bit of being asymmetrical will be good. You know, a little not uniform. I want to look kind of chunky and weird, you know. And then these four corners, I'm going to want to bring those in so that it appears more round. I just thinking it would be a little ugly. Got all those, and I'm just going to scale them in. I know there's a problem here. We have these quads, and these quads are, that's not okay. So to fix that, I'm going to cut edges and cut this into triangles. So then we, yeah, see how that just moves out the geometry. From what I understand, you want to minimize the use of triangles in your, because you already have Blender making things into triangles anyways. Because you start with quads, and then the quads are turned into triangles to be rendered. So from what I understand about the way this works, it's best to avoid triangles if possible, because you end up with weird stuff happening like that. So I'm just cutting up these triangles to cutting in these triangles so that it doesn't, we don't have any weird stuff happening. And you know, I'm actually not really paying too close attention to how I'm doing this. It's just kind of making it look okay. All right. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this loop here, so Alt click to get a loop, I think. That's not working. Go side view and do it this way. I'm just going to scale this mess in a little bit. And then another trick is you can hold shift and then do your circle select, and then it turns into a circle deselect. There you go. I don't see any real major problems here, except maybe I need triangles here too. I think there's actually a modifier that you can use that just turns them into triangles automatically, but you know, I really tried my best to work in quads. So I read something at some point. Okay, so that looks like a pile of something. It's a little asymmetrical, and that's kind of on purpose. So anyways, let's try going into object mode and Alt H and see what it looks like. And yeah, it looks like a pile of something. And there's the lid, and we're going to bring it down, and there we go. So what I would like to do now is let's make the chest look like it's open, and so we can see what's inside. Let's peek in there. Let's render it. Ah, my camera's backwards. Okay. So sometimes you just have to actually see the camera angle while you move the camera. Yeah, and you can actually position things. There we go. Turn this back to my properties panel. Alright, let's render image. Oh, gotta move my lights. Let's just create a light up here. Let's go create point. There we go. So anyways, there's our status on this project. So far, we have our chest with handles and a lump of something inside. So next step will be adding some materials to our more detailed model. That's what I hope to do next. Thank you very much. Moving on to the next thing.